Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be discussing about a turtle soup strategy, which is obviously all the ICT people know is going to be one of the best setup, right? It is actually very simple if you actually look at it, but you have to work on it, you have to backtest it. Don't backtest it too much because it'll give you some false expectation, hopes and bullshit, whatnot. But just stick to the rules that I give you on this video. Just watch this video completely, okay? Don't just skip this off just because it's too long. Go to a 15-minute video from some random YouTuber who doesn't even trade, and don't follow him, all right? Just just cleanly and closely observe what I'm talking about in this video and place the same points in your chart of today's trade maybe, right? So before we begin, I just want to talk about the mentorship where we teach and trade live every single day. So we have all the students, members PNL, live PNL, we trade live every single day. So yeah, the journaling is pretty good. I would say the journaling is one of the most important thing, and I've talked about it multiple times in my all my videos, and so that's the reason I have all my students journaling or they're out. So if you ever want to join, it's 3-day free trial because obviously social media is full of scammers, and the only way a person can be trusted is by looking at him, being in the live. So yeah, without any further ado, what is turtle soup setup? Let's see. Turtle soup, right? What is turtle soup? According to ICT, all right? This is what ICT has described it. I use this. Almost all the good people use this. I don't want to trade every single day. I don't want to take all the stupid setups. I just want to take the best setups. So that's the thing. So basically, when a market is in let's say a bearish market, all right, so it just created this form. So where is the liquidity? This is the liquidity, right? So this is the liquidity. This is not our setup, okay? This is not the setup. Now what you need to see is a market structure shift and then taking out the buy side, right? And then you can see a pretty huge downfall, right? This is essentially the turtle soup. That's all it is. But it's not really that simple now, is it? Or else everyone would be making shit ton of money, right? It's funny. So this is the buy side liquidity, this is the sell side liquidity. It's not really hard to understand. You need only 15-minute time frame to even start trading this. So just don't overcomplicate it on your brain, and just don't put any false expectations that you'll become a billionaire or millionaire just through funded accounts. You're not, okay? But this is one of the best strategies out there. If you're really honest, and if you're really honest to God about making it in trading, you have to work hard on a particular strategy. Just follow a single strategy. Don't hop on different strategies, okay? This is the only strategy we all like, and it's the only strategy which is simple, and it's the only strategy that's going to promise you money if you spend at least 2 months, right? That's the fastest way you can do it. So let's just say the day ended. This is the Asian session, so we are not taking this day as an example, we are taking this day as an example. So what I would like to see is, this is the buy side liquidity obviously, and this is the sell side liquidity. I want to see a sweep of either one, all right? This can also be a sell side liquidity, but it's being swept in the Asian session, so I don't want to take that or sells. So what happened first? All right, what is the time? 5:45. What is that? London closed. It closed. All right, it's super simple. The London has closed. What happened next? You don't open your charts till the New York open, which is at 8 o'clock. All right, then switch to 5 minute. Now what do you see? Now you switch to 5 minute time frame and wait for a fractal low to be broken out. Okay, a fractal low is nothing but a good market structure shift, not all those bullshit market structure shifts. All right, if it's really super low and super simple like this, you can just directly enter off of the market structure shift. Okay, it's like a 4 pip stop loss. You can target these lows. I have targeted only these lows. I'm not a person who I'm not greedy enough for that. But if you really know what you're doing, you can target all the way till the original sell side liquidity, which gives you about 1:7. which is pretty good, I'd say. But 1:7s are bullshit. None of the people who actually target such high RR are consistently profitable. Okay, I'll give you another example. I'm gonna post a live video of this just so that you guys can see that we have entered this particular trade, which is a pretty good entry. So after that, we'll see this. All right, now let's go to a sell side example where the sell side liquidity has been swept before the buys and you could have entered good buys. So as soon as the day opens, or in the previous day, obviously you'll know at least some part, which is 12 o'clock in New York. So what is that? The AM session buy side liquidity and the London, not London, what do you call that? Lunch trade buy side liquidity. So you have to be really on your tips when it comes to session liquidity. If you don't know the session liquidity, I'll give you a video which is pinned in the description. Just watch that, okay? That explains you all the liquidity which is present during the sessions. So you have to take the most common ones out of that. There's a lot of liquidity. This is the liquidity point. This particular point is a liquidity, but you can't take all the liquidities, okay? You have to work on that. Only experience can teach you which liquidity is going to be swept and which not, okay? I would actually consider this as a very good liquidity sweep, but I would also say that this is a pretty good liquidity sweep. Okay, so let's just say this has been swept. I mean, this is the worst case. This is the minimum amount the price has to retrace so that for me to enter buys. I wouldn't enter buys just because the Asian lows or some random internal liquidity has been swept. No, you're gonna get stopped out. The institutions are gonna win the game because you don't fucking listen. All right, it's really that simple. So let's just say this is the liquidity that you're looking for. What happened? This sell side liquidity has been swept. Sadly, this has just been tapped. I don't give a fuck, right? So this is, we are already in the 5 minute. So what do? Wait for the market structure shift in the 5 minute, right? This is a market structure shift in the 5 minute. You enter off of what? A 5 minute fair value gap or a 5 minute breaker block, anything. I don't give a fuck unless you're having too much of a stop loss size like 220 pips or 30 pips, then you need to wait for the retracement, or else you don't need to wait. All right, this is a pretty good 1:2 trade. And yeah, so this is the buy side liquidity which has been swept, and boom. I mean, it's pretty it's pretty simple actually, right? The turtle soup is what? It's basically a downside, whatever. Sorry. The sell side liquidity has been swept, the market structure is given, and then the buy side liquidity has been swept, and the move continues, right? If you're really arrogant enough to think that this video is not going to be worth your time, it's just like a fucking 10-minute video, all right? 10-15 minute video. Just work on that and just get into some sort of mentorship where a person actually trades live. Okay, the reason telling I'm asking all the people to join some, I'm not even talking about the mentorship that I provide. Okay, I don't give a fuck if you join this or if you don't join this, but the only way you can actually get the understanding and the learning from the concepts that ICT teach is through watching a person who trades ICT live. Okay, he calls out, for example, what I do in the mentorship is basically I trade live, and not only that, during the live session, I give out the points where price will react. Okay, I'm not saying it does it 100% of the time, but when you watch it in a live market, you cannot compare it to a pre-recorded session. Okay, almost all the social media people, they are all scammers. They never trade. They make their living out of selling courses, and you still fall for these stupid ass tricks. At least someone's actually winning, right? At least they have worked hard to make the course and fuck you up, and you're still being a pathetic loser who thinks that the course is going to make you profitable, right? It's not. The signals are not going to make you profitable. The course is not going to make you profitable. The only thing that's going to make you profitable is you. You have to work hard. There's no shortcuts. Once you know that, you have to improve your psychology and get a fucking mentor. The only reason I'm asking you to get a mentor is because the mentor helps you not to do his mistakes that all the people do. I've done a lot of mistakes. Now my students, none of my students actually do the mistakes that I do, right? So that's the reason, man. It's pretty straightforward. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon in the mentorship. I mean, if you want to join, it's fine, and if you don't want to join, it's fine. But yeah, that's the basic turtle soup mechanism. So don't waste your time, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Today's live execution actually fucked, man. I've got a loss over here. I actually entered buys just because the sell side liquidity has been swept all the way here, and I've entered buys and I got fucked, devastated. But it happens. It fucking happens, right? I think I've entered over here and I targeted all the way this, once to force. Yeah, I would have taken it out here, maybe 1 to 2.5, it's fine, but still. The stop loss hit, and I'm not sad. I do the journaling, and so does all my students. Okay, I'll see you guys soon.